Hello again, friends. We are back with some more Illusion of Gaia, and if you know from the last episode, we conquered the Great Wall of China. We scaled that mofo like a mofo. And now we are back in jolly old Watermia, ready to do some Watermia stuff. This episode will probably be kind of short. There won't be much action in it, but there will be some interesting story elements that are probably worth taking a look at, even more so than Angel Village last time. So we will discuss the current situation with Team Will, or Gaia, or whoever these people are. A croc is an odd animal. You got that right, Kara. There is a full moon tonight. The village seems different. Thank you for not making any potty jokes for like 3 episodes, Eric. I really appreciate that. You just don't know. I made my father very happy before. I think he will slowly recover. I hope Lance's father recovers quickly. If you go west of here, there's a huge desert. You can't cross it on foot without crocs. How will I get a croc? How will you get croc? I mean, a croc. Is that even something anyone says anymore, croc? Of course I say it because I'm a cheese ball. Now, we will be playing a special game. Special drinking game. Okay, this guy tells you nothing useful. Are all the people out just hanging around like it's a normal day? A woman in pink chanted over Lotus Leaf. What does that even mean? Oh! If you remember from the earlier episode, Kara left her diary behind the house, and she said something about a lotus leaf, making a wish to it or something. You'll, get your true love or whatever. I don't know. Something along those lines. So, could that woman in pink be Kara? Okay, so these people tell you nothing useful. Fortunately, I know things. So we will stand here and wait, and wait, and wait, while the wind ripples through Will's hair and tunic epically. Oh, and look at that. This should be interesting, because there is a... well, you have to drink from cups. And one such cup is poisoned. I don't remember which one, so... we'll be, having an interesting episode here. The Russian Glass Club. Yeah, that's safe. Do you wish to join? I guess it's supposed to be Russian roulette. Yes! Do you want to risk your young life playing Russian glass? This isn't just a game. You could lose your life. I'll ask you again. Are you sure? Yes! Because I love risking my life. Alright, the opponent. They had to give it a capital O. The opponent is over there, the man in the yellow hat who kidnapped Curious George from the friggin' jungle. He's a seasoned veteran. I've never seen a man so lucky. Well, ask him the rules. Yes, I'll ask my opponent the rules. That is the most logical shit I've ever heard in my life. There's no game as exciting as this one. I guess so, especially if you're playing it. Oh man. You're still young, why would you risk your life this way? You know, like, I've played this game many times, but sitting here and reading the dialogue out is just... it's different somehow. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, it's just like hilarious in a really dark way at times. You have courage. Your opponent has won a lot of money. I wonder what he does with it. He buys yellow hats. Alright, opponent. Shoot! I forgot my lucky crux foot. Well, you're screwed. The rules are simple. One of the 5 glasses contains poison. Fun! Drink each one in turn. The one left alive is the winner. We'll start with me. Wow, this guy's frickin' hardcore. Banzai! As my voice cracks like a 13-year-old there. The opponent drank the glass in one gulp. Oh, he's good. Your turn. Don't run away scared. Will closed his eyes and drank it in one gulp. And I'm alive. Lucky. My turn next. I'm not going to keep reading that. I don't think it's necessary. I think this one's safe. What? The glass looks very suspicious. Do I have the courage to put this in my body? Sure. Oh! Wrong glass. I told you guys this would be an exciting playthrough. You actually lose a life. So, because I'm such a badass, I'm going to chalk that up. Like a man, I'm going to suck it up. And I am going to go suck some more poison water down. At least we know which glass not to drink. I don't know why I always think that one is a safe one. And end up drinking it, like every time. I guess I just like seeing Will drink poison and die. And then come back into life to do it again. That's... Yeah. I guess these people have no memory of me dying. Maybe that's why in the European one they call it Illusion of Time, actually. And there's really no time travel in this game, thank God. I'm actually not a very big fan of time travel. Although I do like a few things like Back to the Future and Doctor Who. I don't totally hate it. But there's no actual time travel in this game that we see. But there is like this idea that time is warped somehow. Oh no! One glass left. Poor yellow hat man. And Will has his eyes closed. Like, he's just like, I don't want to see this. That's enough. This young man won. Right, quit now. Opponent, no. I'm the champion. I will not be disgraced. He picks up the glass. Stop! You've already lost. Stop it. They do nothing to actually physically stop him. They just go over there and say, Don't do it. Well, if you really want to. Ignoring the spectator, he downs the drink in a shot. Worst shot ever. There we go. You're the Russian glass player. You killed my husband. This is where she transforms into the comet and we have to fight the last boss. No, not really. My husband said that once he found a job, we would be okay. But I was surprised at what he did. This is my husband's will. It says, here, to my opponent. Please read it. There are 4 crux outside. Please use them. So basically we risk our lives in a horrible, horrible game like that and actually died. And we get stinking camel monsters, kangaroo camel monsters as a reward. Okay, well, that's video game logic. Okay, so this is Will given to Russian glass opponent. Okay. I think that was a minor hiccup with the translation. To the opponent. Even if I perish, don't mourn for me. Even if rushing glass doesn't cost me my life, it's my fate to pass away soon. 6 months ago, when I found out I was dying, I decided to amass as much money as possible. I wanted to leave it to my wife and the child I'll never see. I made my fortune in spite of the unhappiness I have caused others. If I lose, I want to leave part of my estate to you. Please take care of my 4 favorite crock horses. Great. That's, amazing. Well, does she say anything else? We don't need money. Real joy is being with those you love. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, the man was going to die anyway. These are the crux I was given. I have to let everyone know. Now, if you guys thought that was a little dark, wait till we get to the next place. We'll see some dark real soon. I've decided to stay in this town too. Ask Lance the reason why. I'm sorry, but I want to stay here. I can't neglect my father. So I guess this is where they part ways. I've actually seen people criticize this part of the story as being like anticlimactic or something when Lily and Lance decide to drop out. Personally, I don't really see the problem. It isn't like the epic RPG video game thing you would expect, where, you know, Lily and Lance jump into giant robots and fly to the Tower of Babel with you and help you fight the last boss. But this game is different. And, you know, life is like that. Sometimes your friends, you know, they meet someone, they settle down, they move, like stuff happens. And it's not like Lance doesn't have a good reason. I mean, his father turned into Howard Hughes. So, hey. But that's just me. That was my rant for the day. And so, I feel a little awkward. I wanted to spend time with Lily. Of course, I don't feel good about it. I want it to go on with everyone. And I want it to stay with Lily. I've enjoyed the journey. I hope you're successful. I mean, you know, it seems legit to me. I wish Lance and Lily were coming too. Like, how old is Eric anyway? He's like 5. Neil's family runs a trading company in Euro. It's kind of funny that the name of that town that she just mentioned ended up being the currency of Europe, or the European Union. The moment when a man and woman are first attracted to each other is like magic. Kind of funny that he knows like everything for some reason. I mean, how old is this guy? I don't think you ever forget that feeling. I don't know, maybe there's a story about why he lives in a shack inventing things. Maybe someone dumped him. By the way, Euro is where my parents live. I will help you if we go there. We're leaving for Euro. Oh. Could it be that Euro is actually the next town? Well, I made a mistake, actually. I was thinking another area was next. Oh. Well, there we go. Euro. Yeah, wow. I'm kind of shocked at how I misremembered. What? That's life. City of Euro. We crossed the desert and finally arrived in the village of Euro. Hardly a village, Will. Euro was a bustling city. Oh, larger than I had imagined. Like, really? Neil's parents lived there and ran a company called Rolek. Neil hadn't been there for 3 years. His parents welcomed him home. They set off fireworks, there were dancers, It looked like a festival had started. This house is where Neil's parents live. We were shown to the guest room. It just really kills me that he calls it a village and then a city, and I wonder who that guy up on the thing is. Is that like, is that supposed to be like a Grecian guy? Like some kind of philosopher? It almost looks like a cross. If I didn't know better. Interesting. Guest room. Make yourself at home. I want to talk to my parents. It's been 3 years. And if you guys didn't know, this is the Castle song from Edward Castle. So that is, it's nice to hear it again. I actually like this song for some reason. I'm scared. What if I have to go to the bathroom and I can't find it? So he couldn't. He just had to make another potty joke. You little bastard. What a big house. The townspeople seem to be richer than the king. Just can't believe someone's richer than her dad. I mean, granted, the king has his, has an army, even though they don't really work or do their jobs, but, there's that. And, there's not a whole lot to see here. I'm just really kind of looking for gems. Of course, Euro, the city proper, is very big. At least for a city in this game. And a few days ago, a man wearing a cloak came around. Take note of that. He asked if anyone named Kara had come to town. I shrank with fear when I saw his cold eyes. Should I tell Kara about it? No, please don't. I'll be nice. Ha ha. I found a weakness. Ah, I want an apple. Let's go to the marketplace. And that means you go to the marketplace, and I'll stand here like an NPC. I think I am going to wrap it up after talking to Neil and his parents, because I did say this was going to be a short video. Euro's huge. And it's probably going to take a good 20-30 minutes just to explore Euro. So we will wrap it after talking to these lovely folk. Neil's mother. We've made money and wish to spend our remaining years enjoying life. Why don't you succeed us? To live for yourself or for others? That's the question. He says some really deep stuff sometimes. And you can't talk to Neil's father, unfortunately. Someone did use like a game genie or some kind of hack to get past the table, and he really doesn't say much aside from like, "Oh, we want you to take over the company, son." So, you're not really missing anything there. So that has been Euro. Or not just part of Euro, not all of Euro, believe me. But this is a little taste of Euro. And, of course, the exciting rushing glass. Is this just the way out? Yeah. And the exciting rushing glass game. So, we will continue and explore Euro in the next episode. I don't know if we'll be doing a dungeon in that episode either. Maybe, maybe not. I'll see what I can do. I don't want these episodes to be like hours and hours long, so I try to keep them around the 30-40 minute mark tops. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really should thank you guys in the beginning, because that's really just how much it means to me. That's how important it is. That people take the time to watch this stuff, and thank you. I will do my best to keep bringing you increasingly better content. So, until next time, good luck and happy gaming.